And for me, Akua few days to elections. Now people are asking so many questions. Say, a dear the best after say, "Mammy, after an animal and see you didn't see Kabama the back and I see being the dear film. A dear the best now, but and no amount of Kenya and I'm call law school at I say, Makoje Chasha, Monsieur Niama, Mede Baba Chichimu, Achemo, Ewa Hasi, but Chamame, Namin Chichimu, and Chomedini Simone shining. And no first that about time you saw. Best on about money not subscribe, not like video, not share. Our for so any be a share. You see, I'm a tear the 1992 constitution and no and the Simanima to send me ready at the Achona. And no, Electoral Commission of Ghana so in Simi Betuga or more addressing the death of Mame Akua Donkor. Now, the Electoral Commission so Eka, Mame for run some Electoral Commission for can be real to swap, but the work and some lawyers need and so Eddie Tuga El Honor say. That of 2024 presidential candidate Madam Akua Donkor. The Electoral Commission has today received information on the unfortunate passing of the presidential candidate of the Ghana Freedom Party (DFP), Madam Akua Donkor. May she rest in peace. Omo say omo ho no nya ntia say Mami Akua Donkor ato ananom e won se de omo ka say omo ma ne yakọ na nyame emfa na kra insi. While the 1992 Constitution and the Public Elections Regulations 2020 CI 127 are not clear on processes to follow in the event of the death of a presidential candidate. Electoral Commission of Ghana, Muchema 1992 Constitution, no, Public Elections Regulations 2020 CI 127, no, and not clear on processes to follow when a presidential candidate. So free man, that's what one and I said. 1992 Constitution, no, and shada nimra tekene bia ye shada diso se eye obi firi mu wabla ye kwoto abama na enti no eno nti na nam so mugina so eyusu article 50 clause 4 of the 1992 Constitution and say where at the close of nomination but before the elections one of the candidates dies, a further period of 10 days shall be allowed for nomination. And let me repeat this again or say Article 50, Clause 4 of the 1992 Constitution provides as follows. Where at the close of nomination, say your two nominations in moi, say Electoral Commission kase me prano obi anfa nomination bra. Na se wo wie no kase ma to pro ni mu obi anfa nomination emma biem. Se wo to wie ansa na e beto abano. Before election, one of the candidates dies. Say your closing nomination we na say ansa na ye beto abano. One of the candidates, oma ye ko gina to omo ko gina me ato omo so abano. Emu baako ewu a say the name Mami Akua Donkor ewu na. A further period of 10 days shall be allowed for nomination. Yes, Sabema party chrono 10 days. Electoral Commission sabe bie oma punumu for 10 days. No more the candidate for Abba. Out of what you say ye. Etino, ahano, Electoral Commission of Ghana, H3ma, Omubema Ghana Freedom Party, 10 days, say Omukoyi, new nominee, Enfanembra, Naya Omufanko Jinano, so no monto Abba Emano. It was also said the Commission has since informed the Ghana Freedom Party to make arrangements to nominate a new candidate and inform the Commission accordingly. Say see the Electoral Commission of Ghana, ama aye Ghana Freedom Party, Akua Donkor party no. Ama 10 days, a period of 10 days. So mo fan ko ni papa from la. Say aye me ameti America say na aye GFP be yi me a. Electoral Commission of Ghana aye ka che GFP so mo 10 days. Omo fan ko yi me en fambala. Na me megina ho. Na me mba replace ye Mami Akua Donkor. Ana say obi fofora omo susu say we fit no responsible so betima gina o manim ama ye kwakoto on so aba ama aye GFP arena elections no ni nyina gina GFP for so Ghana Freedom Party for to sell omobeyi aye new candidate. It doesn't guarantee say automatically aye running mate ana automatically was so there was a party na aka say decide say enipa we na fit say emfa ne nko na ye de ne ko it is obi awu a Electoral Commission so remember 10 days. 18 summer Electoral Commission ya de tudwa mention one article from the 1992 Constitution and work as a CI 127. The CI 127 according to constitution in summer what can I say if 2 or more candidates are nominated by the deadline, a poll will be held. That's what Chema. Sa deadline idea ma GFP for he said deadline so na say nipa o ma choose so mo no ye 2 a ebe hodi a poll e de ama sanko free immune na chese ye choose baako e de na gina ama GFP ama yakwa kwato ne so aba. Number 2 was if only one candidate remains before the election, a 10-day extension is given for new nomination. Ochema se nipa baako duru ho na se nipa baako pe ane yeyi na yebe extended days no to 10 days so that yebe yi nipa for so asade account. If no additional candidates are nominated, the sole candidate is declared elected. Se eduru ho na se nipa baako pe na ye choose na so bi amba ya ono na yebe fa ne se obeye flag bearer of that particular party no. If a candidate dies before the election, the poll is postponed for 21 days. Say candidate be woo before the elections are. You bet 2 elections now after that for a year 21 days. If the death occurs on the eve of the election, the poll is adjourned and 10-day period is allowed for a political party to nominate a new candidate. And for say a year 2 abano, say candidate in a woo. You bet 2 about 1 ashada for 10 days. Not as a political party na nominate a new candidate ababejina amayatone so aba. If the deceased was an independent candidate, no replacement is allowed and the election proceeds. Se nipa na wo no eduru ho na se wo ye independent candidate out of electoral commission entwentwen so nka se enkofa nipa foforo bia emla ehona yebeto aso ato aba because he was an independent candidate and say she was an independent candidate. It is a political party dia you bet my train ama mako yin pafo fraba but say independent candidates na kwa dia no for yen twentwen so nka se ye ko fani pafo fro bia ba ntabato no ebeto aso and on the 1992 constitution CI 127 the can about say candidate bi ewu a emra eda ho eno no in Akua Donkor's case why a political party Ghana Freedom Party onya independent candidate enti no sa no e be ma no ho kwan for a period of 10 days ama ono aka omankasa ko chuso mu nipa fofora ono beto le so aba in the general elections aye ba be kwa no 2024 ya 7 December no ba se ko ba se Akua Donkor na ko independent candidate no the electoral commission fa ho se o ye hwan so o ye hwan ye replace no eno ano no de na shim. And in the meantime, the commissioner suspended the printing of presidential ballot papers, which was nearly completion. Electoral commission chilema na komu ye wie ballot papers in the printing no komu ye wie se ma print bi o ma wie fa 90% kwa no ma print ye wie ana aye unfortunate incident happen aye ma me Akua Donkor everywhere enti almost ma hold on with the printing of the ballot papers say no until sir GFP ebe providing new candidates electoral commission say ma halt the printing of the ballot papers but say 10 days no so now, the Ghana Freedom Party for and providing any new candidate. Mblemuno, I'm the man to also print your money, because Mlana see a mama 10 days. I said 10 days now, so now the moon to see will be a more than very place, mammy, Akua Donkor dia, and then any better to us. Ediako. And for more 2 lawyers being so almost to actual margin according to the law. A much margin says a BBC Esia say ni say na Mlemuna was say. Yentiel 2 lawyers imbra yeba ebeto aso.
Akua Donkor is dead. May her soul rest in perfect peace. What is the legal effect of her death on the upcoming presidential elections? Per Regulation 17 of CI 127, if a presidential candidate dies after nominations have closed, the party will inform the returning officer and the commission will give the party 10 days to replace the deceased. If the deceased was an independent candidate, he or she must not be replaced. But if the commission is informed about the replacement, then elections shall be placed on hold for 21 days to enable the party to re-strategize for the upcoming elections. Article 54 of the 1992 Constitution also says that if nominations have closed and a presidential candidate dies, nominations will be opened again to enable a replacement to be effected. If 25 days before elections, a presidential candidate passes on, then again, that person must be replaced, and the party elections are put on hold, and the party is given 21 days to re-strategize for the upcoming elections. Now, with the upcoming elections very, very close, what will be the steps that will be taken by the Electoral Commission? Because whatever step they take, will it affect the numbering on the ballot papers? Will the details of Akua Donkor be totally scrubbed off, or will it be on the ballot papers as we proceed to go and ballot in the upcoming presidential elections? We await the decision and the steps of the EC.
Akua Donkor has passed away and may her soul rest in perfect peace. Now, what happens to the presidential election? Does NDC come to number 7? Does Cheddar come to number 12? Or does her vice automatically assume her seat? According to Article 50, Clause 4, where at the close of nomination but before election a candidate dies, a further period of 10 days shall be allowed for nomination. This doesn't mean new political parties can enter into the race. No, this rather means 10 days will be allowed for the party of the deceased, that's Efia Odo's party, that is Akua Donkor's party, to nominate a new candidate, a new leader, or they leave the race. So the vice does not automatically assume her seat.
And this is what the lawyers are also saying. Entima amoka say ana ma me Akua Donkor yen kwaji ni sika ma ne yen kwaji ni sika ma ne nyina no. Ni sika no de yen fama no. Enti 10 days de betima ya ma ne say e be ma ne 10 days na or they choose new candidate and I say the party no I choose new candidate. We kwa na mo Ghana Freedom Party na me so no mu nyam hu. Enti say na kwa beda ho de me serew. Mon famina me dream say ma be president of Ghana. Enti na kwa beda ho de me serew Ghana Freedom Party. Mo de mon family sha honum na running mate na mo ma ne medi machi no so ma me running mate because ma me Akua Donkor de na me pena asem pa me ti so wu na me ya pa nti no esi wu so ekurade a enkwa entimenje nti masira mo so mo fa to Ghana Freedom Party enim se me pese me ye president nti no o me fa me no mo fa me nko na mo fa running mate no e fa me ta machi ne enkwa abato na menim se enkonimdie ebe ye dia alafo betima kire wa adwen bibi wo ho a wonti ase on this law interpretation am dia brewa obetima kire wa adwen e comment section and I said if I got something wrong in what I said in this video obetima correct here because yen share dan ko law school where the EC de beto ho no ene de lawyers bi keka ene akeka abom ne de abremo ha se no ati ase ha ene yen so say own understanding ane de aka ho de abremo nti no wa better understanding na say wonim de kakra so ho no betima kire wa adwen comment section me di ni Simon channel ma men kanfo a good example doors on farmer say authentic and European standard doors and na de oni achim e wo ho no Kumasi Krofom na offer numbers no wo sabe kan makra e be se share